You ever find yourself walking around with 9 resin to your name, bored as hell, and decide to just scroll through some random character displays? Till you find a diehard Traveler main with a triple crown build. Okay, maybe you don't do that, but I do. And today, I decided to have a little fun and make this. I'm going to review random accounts for 1 hour and see how many spots I can check off on this bingo card. But before I get into it, let me run through this real quick. I check off a spot if we find a wrong main stat on a piece, a crazy onset goblet, an unconventional build like Crit Komi, a better Kaching than mine, someone with 1400 or 1500 achievements, a well-built Eula that actually has some crit rate and ER, the best insert whatever character here that I've personally seen, someone with a funny bio, a good build but it doesn't have enough ER, an artifact with a stupid amount of crit rate or crit damage, a 45 and 50 crit value piece, a really good Zajef piece, which just means a piece that's really good but it doesn't have many crit rolls, an awful build except for one artifact that's way better than the others, and then a really good build that has insane pieces except for one that kinda sucks, a triple crown 4 and 5 star that are a little obscure, someone just having the wrong set on their character, having a useless weapon on their character, someone with no 5 stars in the display, a better Raiden Shogun than mine, someone who's definitely spent thousands of dollars on the game, and then a character who has really good artifacts but subpar talent levels. And finally, our free space is going to be a C6 skirt. Let's see how many I can get. Also, just a disclaimer that this was all in good spirits for entertainment value. Build and play characters however you want, and enjoy the video. Alright, Amber is best girl? Yo, is this a triple crown? Oh my god. We literally got this one already. Oh my gosh, this is insane. C6 Amber, bro. The first one I found has 2 unconventional triple crowns. Is this like a Virgin? Oh, this is a freaking Virgin Dia? Wait, that's so cool. They're actually playing Virgin Dia. Wait, this person knows what they're on about. Ocean-hued Clam Chi-Chi. Wait, this is a good Chi-Chi build. Wait, dude, this Chi-Chi probably does hella damage. Sayu on Wolf's Gravestone is crazy. Is this a... Oh, bro. That circlet was unfortunate. This is a DPS Mona, though. Holy, there's something wrong with that build. Let's look at this Amber, though. Hello? 4-piece Noblesse. Interesting. All right, that's a crazy piece. Whoa. That's a crazy piece. All right. All right, so we're already marking off one that I didn't think I would even be marking off. To be fair, that might be the best Chi-Chi I've seen. I haven't looked at that many Chi-Chis, but it's like actually kind of impressive, bro. That was a good Chi-Chi. All right, next one up, let's check out this person. Okay, the Zhao talents are abysmal. His normal attack is so much more important than either of these. Like getting this to 9 is more important than leveling these at all. Like I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Let's look at it. What is this? Why do you have an attack circlet, Zhao? All right, dude, this doesn't even look like it's plus 20. It's because it's not. Why is this not plus 20? What's going on? Okay, this is very work in progress. Why is the other defense Sands? Oh my god, bro, what is this? All right, we just got the awful build except and wrong main stat. That's crazy. You know what? Let's do an Arlecchino account. Never mind, bro. Account details hidden. Whatever. Account details hidden. Yo, this is a lot of 5 stars. A 30-starred Abyss, though. Their Farina actually has recharge. Wait. That's crazy. That's just unfortunate, man. Low rolls happens. Yo, this Farina is having the time of her life. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, C3? Honestly, Farina being normal attack crowned is kind of unconventional, but she's like not an unconventional enough character. Does that make sense? I'm gonna do our first refresh. I really want to find, okay, Eula PFP. Never mind. How are you AR60 with less than 700 achievements? That is crazy. Top 1% Navia. AR58, top 1% Navia. Let's see it. Let's see it, bro. Wolf's Gravestone. Signature set. Why is her burst at 2? I'm not gonna say... Ooh! Yo, cross off crazy onset goblet. That is actually insane. Holy moly. Okay. Let's... Oh my god! Bro, wait. Oh! Alright. Duh, the recharge is good. Dude! This Navia is stupid, bro. 135 recharge? That's like perfect. Wait, let's see who else is leveled here. Xiangling. Oh god. Wait, this Xiangling isn't even... isn't even that bad. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. None of these pieces are like crazy Jeff pieces, but like this is a Jeff piece, bro. This is a Jeff piece. This is honestly a Jeff piece, and this is a Jeff piece. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give this account as a Jeff piece. That's a Jeff build right there. Honestly, this is how you should build your Shangling when you're like trying to get crazy crit pieces. Like this one's a really good high crit value piece, right? But these are freaking good pieces, dude. This is a good onset goblet. Like, bro, there's 7 stat rolls here. Only one of them is crit, but it's still really freaking good. Obviously, fishing up catch would help this build immensely because you have 456 elemental mastery and not enough energy recharge. So like this build definitely could use the catch. All right, let's look at the Skirk. Oh, they don't actually have Skirk on their display, but this could be a chance to have a better Raiden than mine. 1300 attack on display with engulfing. That's about what you want to see. 10, 10, 7. Interesting talent levels. Leveling Shogun's E doesn't increase the burst damage anymore. Like it maxes out at 9. I don't know why. So like you don't really need to level it to 10, but if you want to like double counter, like go for it, bro. Okay, yo, I swear there's a thing with Raiden Shoguns with the Blizzard Strayer Flower off pieces. They're crazy. I think we're about to see an insane build. All right, yo, put this on Yelan. No, okay, 1 second. Give it to Yelan. Come on, that's a perfect Yelan piece. Give that to Shangling. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Dude, that circlet is stupid. Oh, crazy crit rate. Yeah, 18 crit rate, bro. Are you kidding me? This is definitely a pretty good Shogun, right? 66, 144, not bad. Great recharge right there. That's a lot of recharge. There's 145 elemental mastery on her though, which is just like so unfortunate because she doesn't really use elemental mastery at all. But some of these pieces for like Shangling, insane. This person has a case of insane Shangling pieces. Sack Sword Kazuha. Interesting. Bro, how do you get this piece? Elemental Mastery is the rarest main stat, and you're pulling out that? Bro. Wait, why are all of your Kazuha's pieces, like, heavy crit? What? Bro, that's kind of funny. Triple Crowned Ayaka. Let's see it. Super good piece. Tons of crit, tons of attack. Great piece. Good amount of crit, tons of ER, which this build needs because it only has, it has 134. The ER is perfect. Perfect ER. This piece, insane. This piece, 9 crit, 11 recharge. Not insane, right? But still pretty good. And then the goblet's just this. Yeah, that's crazy build, except that's insane. That's insane. Dude, that piece is so good. 10.9 crit rate, max roll crit damage, HP roll, 75 EM. And then this is your HP Sans. There's no way. That's kind of a mid-pyro goblet, but it's on set. It's a mid-circlet. Dude, your feather and flower are broken, bro. Hello? What is going on here? I've never seen a Hu Tao who actually needs more crit damage. Twink Enthusiast. All right, David. Let's see what you have going on here. First, I have to check your Shogun. Okay, bro. No, what are you doing? R3. What are these pieces? Dude, how does this even happen? How do you have R3 lightning and no console? What is going on? All right, let's look at some of these twinks. Linny Triple Crown. Wait. That's kind of obscure. Is it crazy to say that? 16.7 crit rate, bro. The crit rate demons are out tonight. No. Where's your Shang Shou's crit rate? Why? Why would you run a crit damage circlet here? Why is it? Shincho does damage, bro. You don't need to do this to him. Almost 1400. Oh my gosh. This looks like an interesting account. Triple Crown? Obscure Triple Crown. Boom. There you go. Nope. There you go. Obscure Triple Crown. 5-star. Which, you know, Aether technically isn't, but with the combination of the Zhongli Triple Crown, because what are these normal attacks doing? This is crazy. Wait. I'm sorry, random person. You're not joining my world right now. All right. You know, man. It's a pretty good build, man. Let's see what else you're rocking on this account. 15.6 crit rate. All right. Cool, dude. Staff of Homo. It's DPS Zhongli. Technically support. technically support, but would I be crazy to call this an unconventional build? Only HP Sands, only HP Sands, and everything is crit focused. I might go out and say that this is an unconventional build. Check it off. Dude, this is like freaking interesting, man. 17.5 crit rate, once more. I gotta like get in the zone here. I need to find a better Kaching than mine, a better Raiden, Skirk, and a Eula. All right? Dude, I'm telling you, sometimes these random Raiden Shoguns just are insane! Like, bro, I'm telling you, these random AR-58 Raiden Shoguns are just busted. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Just the goblet is crazy. Just the goblet is crazy. That's kind of funny. Vermilion Skirk. I don't see Skirk. Okay. We'll look at your Shogun. Oh my god. This is an EM Shogun? It's not. What it? Okay. Yeah, man. Okay. No way out. Oh, this one's EM. Thank goodness. I was so worried I got back-to-back abysmal Shoguns. Let's look at the Hu Tao. Full arm, good. That's devilish. Holy moly. Well, 45 CV's already been checked off, but what? 18.3 crit rate? Wait. This Hu Tao is good, bro. Bro, no. You're telling me you have 4 crit rolls, 3 HP rolls, 4 crit rolls, 2 HP rolls, 40 crit value HP Sands, 3 crit rolls, 3 HP rolls, recharge flat HP, on-set goblet, and then 25 crit damage, recharge HP percent. And you're 6 and 8. Crazy artifacts, but no talents has been checked off. Okay. 1,300 almost? Pretty good achievement count. But still not a 1,400 or 1,500 one. Oh. What? Dude, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I saw this and I was like, oh, you probably have your Homa on Xiao right now. Vortex Vanquisher level 20. I think I'm gonna go useless whipping on this one because you have a level 20 Vortex Vanquisher on your Triple Crown Xiao. Triple Crown as well. C1, 4-piece Crimson Witch on a Favonius Lance. There's gotta be something going on in your account right now. I don't know, but the fact that both of these back-to-back are happening, we're giving you useless whipping. I'm sorry. Skirk, level 90? What? Yo, this is actually crazy how you've got, you know, this is a pretty good piece. This is a pretty good piece. This is like pretty dang good. This is insane. And then this is your flower. I found Crit Kazuha. 5-piece Crit Kazuha with a 6 crit roll and Nemo Goblet. 27 crit damage. 40 crit value with attack. 40 crit value with 2 attack. The Sands is horrible, but you know, off-piece it. Mistblur, Triple Crown. That's insane. Wanderer main by day, Official main by night. Interesting. Well, let's look at the Wanderer. Lost Prayers. I'm sorry, guys. I have to stop for a second. You have Aloy in your showcase on Deepwood. All right. Why do you have the first great magic on your Aloy? Like, surely you have characters who could use this. Yo, official. No way you say you're official main. You have a level 70 stringless. No way. You're not official main by night. Also, 2-piece gilded. All right, these are some cracked pieces. No. Can I check off wrong set for that, man? I'm gonna just go wrong set. I'm putting wrong set on that. That was horrible. Our first Kaching of the night, level 80. The flute. No artifacts. C4? This isn't fair. The world isn't fair. Dog, where are your artifacts, bro? 1,000 full HP. That is an insane goblet. Man, it's rare where you see your goblet being your best piece. You know what I mean? Yo, that's 100 flat defense, dog. Yo! No, there's some good pieces on that. That's a good Kaching. It's not a bad Kaching. The catch. Yo, that's a good Shogun, but I don't think that beats out mine, especially with that crit damage. Actually, I think if the ER was a little higher, because the attack Sands like holds it back, I'll be honest. This piece is honestly really good. This piece is honestly really good. It would be great for Yelan. Yo, what's your Yelan running? Oh. Bro. This Yulan is busted. Wait, that is such a cool name card, dude. Gotta get me one of those. Wait. 1,500 achievements. We found it. I was just double checking back. 1,500. Holy cow, dude. C6 Skur. Yo, I'm sorry. That a level 14 talent? That doesn't look right at all. Like, that doesn't look right at all. Level 14? The Skirk is kind of crazy, though. C6, C2, C2, C6, C0, C5, C2, C6, C0, C3, C5, C0. What about weapons? Signature R1, signature R2, signature R1, signature R5, signature R2, signature, signature, signature R5, signature, signature, signature. That's a whale. That's an insane whale right there. R5 Tartaglia? No way. Wait. This is a real Tartaglia main. That's a good child, man. That's a good child. Also, this person only has 852 achievements, yet they've spent $7,000 on the game. Song of Broken Pines. Double Crown. C0. We're off to a really good start. 16.3 crit rate. Maybe this Eula's actually gonna have crit. Insane. We're 2 for 2 right now, all right? 2 attack rolls, ton of crit. Oh my god, it's a recharge Sans. No, this Eula's actually good. She's got recharge. Not a bad goblet. Not a bad goblet for onset. And circlet? Crit rate circlet. Wait. This is a super good Eula. The ER Sans might be overkill. But I'm not gonna lie to you, people don't understand that so much of Eula's damage comes from her burst. And having it on cooldown, like getting that off cooldown, is the most important part of her kit. We actually found a well-built Eula. That's crazy. Paw jobs for $20 an hour. Nope, I'm looking at your... So I see why you're running your business, man. You need to, you're in debt. There's no way. Holy moly. All right, yo, if anyone has a 50 crit value piece, it's gotta be this whale, right? Let's look at everyone. I'm giving them funny bio purely because the fact that they're a whale actually makes it funny. Oh, 7 crit roll, but not quite. I'm gonna look at everyone and try and find a 50 crit value piece. Nope, no 50 crit value artifact. Okay, so is it just Whale USA over here? Yo, let's check out this account, I guess. R5, 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 R2, R5, R3, R1, R1, R5, R1, 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 C0, C1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. That's absolutely nuts, bro. Now, they don't have a Ching to compare to, but they do have a Shogun. Let's start with her, and then let's just look at everyone else and see if I can find a 50 crit value piece. All right, my Shogun is definitely better. That's pretty good, though. Like, obviously, my Shogun isn't C6, but I'm, like, counting purely artifacts better, right? It's not really fair. Good Eula, but 17 crit rate circlet. Yo, this EI is busted. Holy moly. I think this is yet another C6 account with no 50 crit value piece. So no better Kaching, no better Shogun, no all 4 stars either. I did go crazy. I only missed 4 spots. That right there is not bad. I'll take it. Yo, we saw some crazy stuff there.